Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your Kovo vocal exercise of the week. I'm Dr. Julia Nielsen, and I am the founder of Kovo, short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. Now, if you are like most singers, you probably love melody. A soaring line, an expressive turn of phrase, maybe even a catchy earworm. It's probably the first thing that you notice about a new piece of music, and it's the thing that you are most likely to remember, maybe even to memorize the most quickly. Melodies linger in our minds and they shape our emotional connection to music, and they're often what make a piece feel truly rewarding to sing. But it would be a bit more unusual if you claim that you loved rhythm. Rhythm often feels like something we just have to get right rather than something that we would savor or explore or enjoy. I mean, how often have you said, "What a gorgeous melody"? Probably pretty often. But when is the last time you heard someone say, "What a beautiful rhythm"? I would venture to say probably never. So this is why when I chose rhythm as this month's theme for our general vocal workouts, I wasn't sure how it would go over. Would singers find it dry? Would it feel like too much of a technical exercise? Would it be frustrating or boring? Well, I have been so pleasantly surprised by how enthusiastically our community members have embraced the rhythm challenges that I've been presenting this month. Rather than feeling like homework, our singers have approached these rhythmically challenging exercises like fun puzzles and games, which they are. And one of the most fun and sometimes trickiest rhythmic challenges that we've tackled this month is syncopation. Syncopation is a rhythm that shifts the expected placement of strong beats. It disrupts the listener's expectations and arouses a desire for the re-establishment of metric normality, meaning we want the rhythm to get back to normal. So syncopation can be created by accenting a normally weak beat in a measure by resting on a normally accented beat or by tying over a note into the next measure. It can create surprise, tension, forward momentum. It can be a little unexpected. And based on the feedback that I've gotten about our vocal exercises this month so far, our singers think syncopated exercises are really fun. Which brings us to our vocal exercise of the week, Syncopation Calibration. Now, this is a slightly adapted version of a historical exercise by Auguste Mathieu Ponceron, a 19th century French voice teacher, and it comes from his method of vocalization for soprano and tenor. It focuses, of course, on syncopation, which, as we just defined, is a rhythm that shifts emphasis away from where the rhythmic emphasis naturally wants to fall. So let's give it a try slowly. I have got vowels suggested here, but if you prefer others or do you just want to sing on a single vowel, please feel free to substitute. The vowels are not the point in this particular exercise. So here's our beat. Here we go. Listen. All right, as we try that, we'll do it a little slower. You can breathe at the breath mark if you need to. Here we go. A little faster. Here we go. Can you sense the temptation here? Syncopation is already a challenge on its own, but when you add accents and ascending intervals, you have to be especially careful about breath management. It is tempting to throw breath at these syncopated accented notes, especially, because they're leaping upwards, but resist that urge instead of pulling in sharply on the lower abdominals or forcefully pushing air towards the upper notes. Think of stabilizing the body and allowing the natural energy of the rhythm and the leap itself to shape the accent so that the syncopation is well calibrated. Let's try that again. Going on. Here we go. How are you doing with keeping the syncopated accents crisp without throwing breath at them? So again, keep your body stable, let the rhythm do its work, and trust that the clarity will come from precision, not from force. Here we go. Little faster. Last time. Yeah, good job. So I invite you to play with this vocal exercise in the week to come and occasionally consider singing a vocal exercise that includes syncopation. If you have enjoyed this exercise, we've got more for you. During March, all of our 30-minute general vocal workouts will be devoted to rhythm and rhythm exercises such as this one. Kovo provides these twice weekly general vocal workouts live, and we would love to have you. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you would like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And finally, singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is crucial for your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.